Hey guys, back again, and today guys, this video is again on the arcade one-up machine. I've had a lot of comments guys, and all of you have making some very valid points, and I figured instead of me sitting here typing away to everyone, I'd make a video on it. It's not against anybody's opinion. I'm appreciative of everyone leaving their comments and stuff like that. It's great. Some of you have mixed reactions to it, not bad reactions, it's your opinion. So I thought I'd come and address your opinions as well as my own, obviously, from the one-up arcade. So, one of you said I could potentially make my own and have a Raspberry Pi and all that lot. Now, obviously, I know what a Raspberry Pi is, and this, that, and the other. And I've seen many people build these guys. Many people build them. And he's right. He is right that, you know, if you had the brain capacity, which I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't. People can take piss what they want, but I generally don't. I'm not no fucking whiz when it comes to stuff like that. Also, guys, my house is that small. I would have nowhere to build it, guys, as a project. I mean, you're gonna need those circular saws, you're gonna have to have jigsaws, you're gonna have this, that, and the other, or otherwise it's just gonna look a complete bag of shit when you're finished with it. To get a finish like this with your edges and everything, you're gonna need the right tools, guys. So let's say I go out, I buy a circular saw, I then go out, buy a jigsaw, I've then got to go out, buy the wood, I've then got to go out and get other things done. By the time I finished doing that, and built the machine, and bought the Raspberry Pi, and bought a monitor, and everything I've bought for this said machine, it's going to set me back anything between 700 and more, because you have to understand, I don't have any of the tools, I don't have any screws, I don't have anything, guys. So it's going to, you know, if you're a person that builds things, then you might have some of this stuff laying around. But I want to explain something to people. This is our house, guys, okay? There's an archway to the kitchen. As you can see, I've got to do my washing indoors and have it in there. There's no room, guys. This is our living room. From this wall to there. That's it. That looks a lot bigger than you think, guys, but it's not when you've got a Christmas tree and a fan in the corner and it's full, guys. Now, to give you the exact measurements of this wall here, it is 7 foot 1 inch. That's it, guys. 7 foot 1 inch from the corner of the wall all the way to the end. Now, obviously, we've got our telly on the wall. That ain't a massive telly, guys. It looks massive because of the size of the house. That's a 65 inch. Most people now have got 85, 95 or more in their house. But as you can see, it's nearly touching the wall, and it's nearly touching the wall. So, this was the reasoning into why I wanted one of these. I mean, I've had fruit machines in the past, guys. I don't get emulators, I get real ones. Obviously, stupid way of saying it, but I just want to clarify that. I don't get these little bandit machines you can get from Argos at a couple of quid. I do pay for the real things. I've had, me and my family have all had them. We've had the Alien one, we've had the Holy Moly one, we've had Frankenstein, we've had that many because I've lost count. But I've never actually owned a full upright arcade machine because they're always either expensive. Like, I'd love to have owned Sega Rally back in the day, guys, but you're talking expensive. Now, like I said, some of you understand that I'm saying take it for what it is. It's cheap. It is cheap, guys. People might think 300 quid's not cheap, but for an arcade machine, it's cheap. Now, I understand that you can get a Pandora's box, guys. Now, I want to explain about the Pandora's box. I've had a Pandora's box. Well, I haven't personally owned it. My dad bought it. But he didn't have it very long, guys, got rid of it. And the reason he got rid of it is because half the games didn't work, guys. Mortal Kombat 1, for example, guys, yeah, played at around 1 frames per second. And the game was absolutely unplayable, guys. It was literally worse than playing it on a Game Boy. Imagine the graphics of the arcade with the slowness of a Game Boy. And that was what we had. Fucking horrible. Afterburner, Outrun, all games like that didn't work. So I'll never buy another Pandora's box. A lot of these machines you can see on the internet that are ready to go like this, I normally have a Pandora's box, some form of Pandora's box inside them. That doesn't work. Now, I know there's some people out there that's got the brain capacity to go along and build one of these and put a real PC inside it or a PS4 inside it, and they mod them and that lot, and my hat goes off to you guys. You are very lucky if you can do that. I'm not there though, guys. I can't even make my YouTube channel like anybody else's. I can't have fireworks shooting out my ass and fucking dubstep music to a spin on of vodka jokes welcome and all that, guys. I am very simple. It might offend people how I say it, but that's it, guys. I'm simple. Now, this machine, guys, I understand it's not perfect. It will never be perfect. They're made for home use. They're made for kids. They're made for adults. They're made for people that want a home arcade where haven't got a lot of room but also can afford it. Now, there is problems with this machine, guys. There is. I mean, I've got the factory sticks on here, and as you guys can see, this one here, you know, it does move a little bit before it clicks. This one's a bit more tighter, but this one isn't. Now, you know, you got a lot of good features into this machine, like I said. From what there is, someone said it should have stereo speakers. It does. I've got it down very low, guys. I'll just quickly show you guys. So here's one hole for the speakers, and then here's the other hole for the speakers. So it does have stereo. It's just obviously the cabinet's quite small. There's a lot of things obviously missing, and obviously it's going to be that way because obviously the original arcade cabinets weigh around 400 odd pounds in weight, which is about, I don't know, something ridiculous of 150, 200 kgs, guys. I mean, when I've had fruit machines, guys, yeah, I have to get the sack barrier in to move it when it's on carpet. And if I've got a laminate, different story. But, you know, this machine ain't heavy, guys. Me and my wife both put it on the riser, and that was it, guys. So, yeah. But I just wanted to make a video, guys, pretty much explaining everything about it from the reason I bought this, guys. Now, obviously, it's got nice graphics, and like I said to people before, guys, I love Mortal Kombat. That's the reason I bought this one. I am actually still going to buy a few more. Now, obviously, like I said, yeah, I appreciate everyone's opinion, guys. I really do, yeah. So don't feel like I'm getting at you here and making you feel like you shouldn't leave a comment on my thing because I'm an arsehole. No. I appreciate your comments, guys, and I appreciate what you're saying. And like I said, yeah, I just want to make a video on it because I can't type as fast as some other people, guys. I am disabled. I'm not disputing that. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm very happy with this machine. Personally, I am. But I obviously understand what people are saying. You can out there get others. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I'd love to own a meme or a MAME or whatever they're called machine. Now, I've seen some really good ones, guys. But for one with even 5,000 games in it or 8,000 games in it, you're looking at £3,500, £4,000. Some places even want £6,000 or £7,000, and they do, you know, obviously customize it to your thing. But that sort of money, guys, to me, yeah, is like me saying to you guys, I'm going to go out and buy a Bugatti Veyron. I won't have £5,000, guys, in 3 or 4 years. So, you know, this here at £300 is my limit, guys. It's what I can afford to do. And in the house we're in, it's perfect sized, guys, you know. Now, I will obviously turn on the sound so you guys can hear that it is a lot louder than I've played it at. And I will say some are louder than others. Which I don't understand why. So it's obviously started it now. Try to do that one-handed, guys, is impossible. But obviously turning it back down. Like I said, I understand to some people they might not understand why I've gone this route, but it is due to the fact, guys, that I do not have the room to build. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think if I had time and I really took my time with it and followed a lot of tutorials people have got on the internet, I think, yeah, you're right. I could possibly build a great arcade machine, but there's also, like I said, guys, you've got to take to the fact that I haven't got any of the tools. I haven't got any of the screws, nuts, bolts, any of the attachments, any of the things you're going to need. I mean, people don't understand it adds up, guys. It adds up. This machine cost me $300. Now, I know it weren't meant to cost that. They are meant to be around $400, $450. Some are even going for £600. And I admit that is a little bit extraordinary. But, again, it depends on you, the person buying the machine. But again, guys, I'm really grateful for everyone leaving comments because, you know, it's a good subject, guys. It's something to talk about. I mean, everyone's got their opinion, and I'm glad to hear that everyone's got differences of opinion with these. You know, some are like, yeah, take it as it is, awesome, love it. Some people are looking, it's awesome. Some people say it's not worth the money. Some people are saying build your own. So, you know, everyone's got their own take on it. But, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So, like I said, guys, it is what it is. I mean, build quality, this isn't isn't perfect, guys. Coming down here alone, guys, yeah? Look at this bit of wood. It's loose on mine. That might be something I did, but I did get it into the grooves, guys, you guys can see. And for some reason, it just bows a little bit there. I don't know why. It's tight in, as you can see, it's hooked up and all the way along. Some people don't like the fact that these are stickers. On the newer ones, they've got like a proper door now and that lot, but, you know, it is what it is, guys. Build quality, guys, isn't too bad. It's got a proper back on it, so if you want to come on the back, you can see it has got a proper back on it. Has got, obviously, instructions on top. This machine, guys, complete weight is 36 kgs, and that's with the riser. So it's not majorly heavy, but I'll get back to what I was saying, guys. So, like I said, guys, to those saying build it yourself, I'd love to, guys. I'd love to. And if I was going to do it, guys, you know me, I'd go all out. I'd have to have lights in my buttons, flashing lights to the sounds or whatever. I'd have to have everything, guys. I'd have to have a subwoofer in it. I'd have to have at least 120 watts or 100 watt speakers in it. You know, this goes on and on, guys, and then it's going to start costing expensive. Now, I'm not the first thing, guys, about graphics. I know these are stickers. You can get them as stickers and whatnot. I don't know if these particular ones are stickers. They probably are, as you can see from the corners here, guys. They might be stickers. I don't know. But, you know, at the end of the day, for me to get that dead center and 100% perfect on the sides, guys, I can't do that, guys. With time, maybe. I don't know. But, you know, we got graphics into the glass, guys. These aren't stickers. As you can see, they're actually in the glass. So, you know, some people don't like the monitors on these. But, I don't know, guys. I'm just making this video, like I said, guys, just to explain the reason why I haven't gone down the route of making my own as of this moment. Whether or not I will down the line, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But these are basically just a big boy's toy. That's all they are, guys. Now, some people like it, some people hate it. That's entirely up to you. But if you've, like I said, guys, if you've really got the money and the resources to build your own, then wow, amazing. I'm happy for you. I really am. I mean, I'd love to, guys. I'd love to be able to have all the fighting games from the arcade on it. And other games, guys. Imagine being able to have to put light gun games on it. And having stuff like Virtual Cop 1 and 2, Silent Scope, Terminator, Mad Dog McCree, and all them guys just on one machine. Everything on one machine. That would be so cool. But then, like you said, guys, right, if you're getting into it, why do it that way? Why not build 3 or 4 machines then? Have one just for fighting and have all fighting characters you love over it. Have a light gun one just for light gun games, House of the Dead and everything all on that. And then have, you know, maybe one that's just mixed so people can just go sit down and see what's on it. Pac-Man, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, guys, right, as much as I would love that, I would love it. I'm not saying I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't do that, as stupid or not. No, I'd love to, guys. I just can't do it. I'm not that brainy. And the thing is, I don't have the room here to cut the wood. I don't have anything. And I don't have any of the money, guys, to do that. I really don't. As much as people may think I'm rich, I wish I was, guys. I wish I was. I mean, I'd change the world if I was rich enough, guys. I mean, people could say it, but, you know, so I don't say it because people always think you always talk out your ass, but I wouldn't let people be where they are today if I was a multi-millionaire, guys. Like, you look at people like Richard Branson and that. He's a billionaire. He could help anybody out, but a lot of people, you know, think, why bother? Why fucking bother? Whatever, you know. People are different. I'm not that way, guys. I'm not a heartless bastard at the end of the day. But back to this, guys. I mean, it's not bad, guys. It's got graphics on here. It's got everything I could ever want on a machine. And that's the way it is, guys. But you have to see it from my point of view as well. Like I said, to the guy that said build it myself, I'd love to. I'd love to. But these buttons would be more expensive because obviously I wouldn't just want these coloured ones. I'd want some light up ones. I'd want some better sticks. I'm going to want, you know, a nice screen, colourful one. I'm going to, you know, maybe an LCD, maybe even an OLED because, you know, why not? I mean, I know the games don't run very good in that, but at the end of the day, it's a flat screen telly, guys. So to those who haven't bought these, I'm not going to lie, the telly in the back is that thin. It's just a piece of metal behind, so it's very small. But you got to see, again, guys, see from my point, yeah? This suits me because it's small. It's small, but I understand what people say because obviously I have seen people lucky enough to build their own and even buy the main ones, you know, and they've got thousands of games, guys, thousands. They've got Marvel, Capcom, they've got WWF In Your House, WrestleFest, WrestleMania. They've got everything on it, guys. And I look at that and I'm like, wow, lucky you, man. You're awesome. But I'm not that gifted, guys. I can't build nothing like that. And I definitely can't afford nothing like that, guys, because I've been looking and they're expensive, guys. You're looking at thousands of pounds. The thing that comes in my remit is, again, a Pandora's box. But the Pandora's boxes that my dad owned was crap. Literally put me off, guys. The emulator on this game alone was broke. Absolutely broke. It's absolutely shite. Frame rate was shit and the whole lot. But obviously I can understand what people are saying, you know. I don't want people to argue in the chat. I don't want people to be bullied in the chat, guys. So everyone's entitled to their opinion and I like that. So, you know, let everyone have their opinion. If you don't like the machines for your own reasons, I obviously understand. I understand. I mean, it's not perfect. But I'm simple, guys. I'm very simple in life. I get off with simple stuff. You know, I don't sit there like, you know, it's got to be perfect for me. I know that my life's never been perfect, so I'm always happy coming in second place, guys. And even that's bad and good enough for me, because I never even come second place half the time, guys. I'm always last. It doesn't matter, right? It's the sad reality of life, but that's the truth of it, guys. What more can you say when that is the truth of it? Me and my wife understand that people in the world are a lot better off than us, but there's also the half glass, half full situation in our life, guys, where I look at it as I've got a lot more than some have got. I've got a loving wife, I've got a roof over my head, and, you know, to own an arcade machine like this, to me, is a lot, guys. It's a lot. So that's why I was making this video, to explain it to everybody, because obviously, like I said, you're entitled to your opinion, and I absolutely respect everybody's opinion, but you also have to respect the fact that I live in a poxy house, literally the size of Polly Pocket's arse crack. And I'm not exaggerating, guys. This living room, like I said, the diameters we've got to work with is 7 foot, guys. That's it. And I won't lie, I'll even prove it, guys. So here's the sofa that I end up sitting on. And there's the space I've got for my floor, guys. Wow. That's big. We've got a bit of room there when the Christmas tree's gone. But look at this, guys. Sofa, telly. Sofa, telly. That's the point, guys. I sit down and I'm on top of my telly. I don't like it, guys. I really don't like it because obviously, you know, I think I'm sat and then telly. So what can I do, guys? What can I do? And as I say, more round. I mean, I'll probably, because my wife doesn't want to be shown on camera and she's listening to her music. But as you see, there's our curtains, guys. We've got a dartboard here. More curtains. And that's our back door, guys. And then obviously, so there's another point, guys. Here's my back door. I spin around, so I don't show the wife again, because she don't want to be shown. And there's my front door, guys. How many people do you know in your house nowadays, really, be realistic, where you can stand from your back door and see your front door? And you know, it's not even like any cozy comforts in this house. You can't shut the door, guys. It's a bloody archway. There is no door. So, you know, as you can see, my fridge freezer sticks halfway into the living room because it's the kitchen so small, guys. This is our house. So, you know, I bought a couple of fish tanks, guys, to have more fish in. Guess where they sit? There, with nothing in them. Do you know why? Because there's no room. There's no room for them, guys. I've spent roughly, in the 7 years we've lived here, I am not going to exaggerate, guys, I must have spent £7,000 in total in the 7 years on furniture and had to get rid of it because it does not fit in the house. I bought a luxury corner unit thinking it would fit. Didn't fit. It don't seem to matter what I do, it doesn't work, guys. So what can I do? What can I do? So that's the main reason I'm making this video, guys, on this machine for me. Like I said, I really do appreciate everyone commenting and stuff, guys, and I don't want people to feel like I'm coming at you or digging at you. I'm not. This video is just easier to explain it rather than me keep typing, guys. It's just easier to explain it. So I just want to explain why, to you guys, the one-up arcade machines are worth it to me, and only me, obviously. I'm only speaking on my behalf, guys. I live in a small house. If I was a multi-millionaire, literally, if I was a multi-millionaire, I'd buy these for my kids. If I had kids, I'd buy these for my kids. And, you know, they'd have their own arcade where their friends would come round, and because they're perfect height for kids, they really are perfect height. If you didn't have the Razor and you had a little kid, man, he's gonna have a whale of a time on these machines. I mean, you know, the personal preference, because some people might say you're not playing Mortal Kombat as mature audience, blah 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 blah. So that's up to you at the end of the day. But I wouldn't give a shit. I'd let my kid play it. I played it when I was a kid and I enjoyed it. But like I said, guys, I've got scan lines on as well, as you guys can see. Let me get right close in. But that's it, pretty much, guys. Like I said, I respect everyone's comments, and I really do appreciate everyone's comments. I just had to make the video, guys, just to explain it, because I'd love to own the real machines, guys. I'd love to own them, but they're so expensive. I'd love to build my own. But again, guys, I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't know where to start. Maybe I said, you never know, guys. Never know. Maybe one day I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go, you know, but can't right now. I mean, I've seen them turning these into them machines, so people could use like this as a template and then go from there. So I'll get what you're saying there as well, guys. But it's just, that's all it is, really, guys. I don't think a lot of people understood that I lived in a Polly Pocket house. That's what it was, and I think people thought I was just trying to say that these arcade machines are awesome, and you know, they're the best. You know, when, you know, it's for money, guys. Really, it's money differences. This machine, £300. This Mortal Kombat 2 on its own, normal, if you've got it in refurbished condition as the real machine, you're looking at £2,000, £3,000. And it's a lot bigger for a start. It's a lot heavier for a start. So if you ever move in a house or something, you ain't ever going to move it. So, you know, there's a lot of gives and takeaways with these machines and the real machines. But like I said, speaking on my own personal choice, I think the machines are worth the money. Obviously you can upgrade things if you wanted to. Like, you could upgrade, you know, the front panel, you can upgrade the buttons, you could upgrade anything you want, really. But at the end of the day, I'm just keeping it stock standard and how it came out the box, guys, because that's what I mainly bought it for. But obviously, I mean, like I said, I love the graphics on the side of the machine. It doesn't blur out, guys, or nothing, as you guys can see. It's very, very good quality stuff on it, as I'll say. You know, I don't know what you call that, graphics, I suppose. But yeah, that's the main reason we bought this one, guys. It was just a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper than a real one. And like I said, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to building, guys. So to those, like I said, I'd have to buy everything. And I'm probably repeating myself now, guys, and I do apologise. So anyway, guys, hopefully I cleared up some stuff with that, into why I bought this machine and why I say this machine is worth it, guys, and so on and so forth. Do let me know below again, guys, though, your opinion on what I've just said. I mean, it's not a dig at anybody, guys. I'm not trying to come at you. I'm not trying to be nasty to you. I understand your opinion, and I fully agree with you, guys. I really do fully agree with you. I fully agree with the guy that said build your own with the Raspberry Pi. I agree. I'd probably get so many more emulators, and I'd be able to play it all. And like I said, he's perfectly right in the sense of, you know, I could then build multiple. I mean, look at the Xbox steering wheels and that you can get today. I could get force feedback. I could have PC emulated games. I could have, oh man, the list goes on, guys. I could have everything from Outrun, proper arcade port. I could have Ridge Racer. I could have every single version. I mean, that's great. I'd love to, guys. I really would love to. I just can't. I can't. That's personally it, really. That's the only reason I haven't. So anyway, guys, but do comment more below, guys, and I'll try and get back to you as much as I can with it. I do apologise if I take a while to get back to you. I don't always know I've got a message, and sometimes, guys, I'm out of a sleep pattern, and vice versa. If you're commenting from America or wherever, you're 7 hours behind us. So at the moment, if you're like commenting like 9 o'clock at night, that's like 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning here. So yeah, but as soon as I see the message, guys, I always get back to people. So I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Also, guys, I'm appreciating the subscriber count going up, guys. That's amazing for me. I mean, like I said, guys, I have said before, and I've said it many times again, I am disabled, and I do my best, guys. I do my best. It's a hobby for me, and I really do enjoy this. And I really am appreciative to everyone that goes out of their way to leave a comment, guys, whether it's nasty or not. You know, at the end of the day, it's people's preferences, people's opinions, and people's that. These weren't nasty. These comments that people said, they're just facts they're saying and giving their points across. But I have obviously had nasty ones in the past. But at the end of the day, you know, you take it as you go. You got to have tough skin, and let's face it, right? As the saying goes, if you're gonna be dumb, you got to be tough. And I'm fucking dumb, so I'm definitely tough. That's where I'm being just inbuilt, you know. I mean, fucking my own family fucking comes out with the knives half time, guys. So, you know, you got to take it as you leave it. But on that note, guys, thanks very, very much for watching. Hopefully you all appreciate and respect my opinion as well. Like I said, I won't direct it at anybody. It's not like I'm coming at you. I don't mean to if it's the way it's come across. I'm just trying to get my points across to you and obviously show you the points as well. But I obviously do see everybody else's point as well with it. But I take the machine for what it is. £300 is a lot cheaper than a couple of thousand. So that's what it is. But anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one.